Hi and hello. You're welcome to another episode of I Mentor with Harkanzel Kenny Mele. And today I just want to talk about something we've been pondering on in a group, and it's what I choose to call the throne of finance, the throne and the gates of finance. I started getting the impression to speak with an exclusive group of people, and I believe that finance is a tool that is going to be very strategic in this end time. Now, I'm quite choosy about the words that I use, so I am intentional about not saying money. I'm talking about finance. Finance is a whole grand, big, umbrella in which money is just a subset of it. Money is one of the tools and resources. We've got social capital, we've got financial capital, we've got ideation capital, we've got spiritual capital. Okay, so there are different forms of resources and capital that finds its place in finance. And yes, I've been sharing a few things with the people I've been having an exclusive meeting with. I just wanted to share something else that I believe that is going to be very helpful to a lot of people out there. And here it goes. It is important for you to understand the value of currency. Now, when I was speaking with a lot of people, they had a little bit of misconception or misinterpretation of what currency means. Now, when I say currency, I don't mean money. And yes, I mean money in a way, but I'll let you understand what I mean by that. When I say currency, I typify it with the seas and the oceans. Okay, the ocean is in a constant state of movement because it's alive. It's got its form of life. It has its ways of interacting with the world. You know how the moon affects the tide, how the sun affects the evaporation, how the earth moves, and the water is in syncopation with all these three things: the earth, the atmosphere, the sun, the moon. Okay, so that constant state of being alive is what I call currency. Now, it is important for you, if you really want to take your finances seriously, to understand what currency is. And currency is a state where your resources and finances is alive. That means that it must be plugged to a life source. Okay, what is the life force of finance? Many people think savings is one of the things that will get them wealthy. I disagree. Why? Because savings only earns you interest, and you cannot get extremely wealthy with interest. You get extremely wealthy with investments when you realize and understand that what money is supposed to be is not to be hoarded or kept in a place, but actually for you to be a channel through which you know how to direct and manage money. Basically, that's financial management. Okay? And I got an impression this morning, which is one of the reasons why I'll be sharing this with you. You need to know what to do with every resource that comes to you. Some resources are relationships, some resources are money, some resources are associations, the different forms of resources, and some resources are spiritual also. But it is important and quite imperative for you to know what to do with every resource that comes to you. I'm saying this specifically for this religious circle. Now, there's a whole lot of things that has been going on in the religious circle that I think it's needful to address. And I really want to be balanced here, so I don't want to go step on people's toes and all of that, because I understand that and I'm going to be focused on money, okay? So many of the things that we're talking about will be about money. Every finance or money that comes to you has a purpose. It is your duty as a custodian of that money to be discerning to know what the purpose of that money is. There is a money that comes to you that is a seed. What that means is it's supposed to be an investment for something bigger in the future. There is another purpose of money that comes with that could be transfer. That means that the money is not really for you, but you had to pass through you in order to get to someone else. Okay, there is a kind of money that you're not supposed to touch or interact with. That is the one where you keep for storage. Okay, and there is a part of money where you need to use for yourself, to grow yourself, for leisure, to enjoy whatever it is. Now, it is important for you to get to know the purpose of every money that comes to you. And now that is where a lot of people have problems with, because the moment you cannot understand the purpose of money that comes to you if you are not plugged into the life force of